Trump just tweeted. He said two different things in one post. And obviously one thing that we want to pay attention to, he's not contradicting himself. He's saying two separate things in one post intentionally. Whole civilization will die tonight, is how he starts off. And then he ends the post by saying, God bless the great people of Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, when he's talking about a great civilization will die tonight, he's not talking about the Iranian civilization. He's talking about the faith of the Iranian people, their belief system. If we go back just a couple of days ago, he talked about essentially in one of his posts saying, praise be to Allah, which essentially was making a mockery of the faith of the Iranian people. It's not just the faith of the Iranian people. It's the faith of the people that do not capitulate. It's the faith of the people that stood in the face of this bully for the past 6 weeks. It's the faith of the people who kicked out this bully when they first entered into a war with them in 2003 in Iraq. It's the faith of the people who essentially kicked out the occupiers in southern Lebanon. It's not coincidental that Trump today is talking about putting down a civilization and taking it out, because this civilization has caused him to not sleep at night. This civilization has caused him to have nightmares, and it's going to continue doing so. And even if he says whatever he says and whatever he does, it's not going to allow the people that have the faith and that belong to this civilization to buckle under the pressures that he's trying to put them under. And I want to also point out something very important. In his first term, he had threatened to bomb Iran. And when he had threatened to bomb Iran, he had cultural sites as some of his actual, essentially the list of places that he was going to bomb had also religious sites in there. For example, some of the sanctuaries that are within the Islamic Republic and that have been there for hundreds, if not thousands of years. This is very important to point out, that with the collapse of the world order as we know it, with the dehumanization of people that possess the faith of this great civilization, we are now on the precipice of making things permissible over essentially no longer taking into account international order, international law, even moral law, even human law is no longer a valid thing for Donald J. Trump and the people that are part of his entourage that are now trying to take the world towards the precipice of a war that is not just based off of the financial gains and benefits of the United States and the Zio regime, but also the benefit of a specific faith over another, and essentially to try to take out a civilization that does not capitulate and will not capitulate.